I keep hearing it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. There was something that you were really worried about or that you just didn't feel like was going right. There's something that you have been working on for yourself for a long time. It has been a goal of getting healthy or maybe changing your aesthetic, changing your daily routine, dating, getting out there, or just maybe even cleaning your house. It's something that it's been like an uphill battle. And I'm seeing that no matter how much you muscle, no matter how much you have on your shoulder, Spirit wants you to know like it's going to be all right. It is going to be all right. If you are understanding what I'm saying, because this message is specific, I want you to affirm it below. It's going to be all right. Of course it is. Everything is always working out for you, best possible outcome. But you are going to be getting a lot of confirmation in the next 24 hours that things are going to be all right. I do think that through certain hiccups, like you're keeping your calm, and I want you to also clock that because maybe last month, if certain hiccups would have occurred, you would have lost your freaking mind. Doesn't mean to say that you won't be a little bit anxious, but you're handling it a lot better. Let's say you were really relying on some money or somebody just didn't come through for you. I feel like that's a theme for you during this retrograde or during this transit, whenever you're seeing this message. You're like, is anybody going to follow through on what they said that they were going to do? Like, it's testing you. All of these broken promises, all of these things that are not going according to plan, they are a test and it is going to be all right. I think there's a song like that because I keep hearing it in my head on repeat. So things are about to explode for you. It's like this is the second breath. No, that's not what it's called. It's your second wind. You are about to get your second wind. You're like, thank goodness, because I didn't know what I was going to do or where I was going to muster the strength. You're like, I don't know how I was going to pull that up out of thin air, but here we go. You are about to have a glow up that you weren't expecting from a place that you weren't expecting it from. And what I mean by that is you were not expecting to glow up because of your circumstances. You feel like it's been hopeless. Okay, so I'm speaking to someone that naturally glows, but you don't feel like you've been transforming or making strides because there are certain goals you just feel like they're not going anywhere. Or you feel like as soon as you get it done, it goes back to the same thing. It's just not been working. And I feel like this is to teach you certain things about yourself, but it doesn't mean that it's not frustrating. I'm seeing someone be really frustrated with. They keep working out, they keep trying to be like stress free and like taking care of themselves, and their body keeps doing the same thing. It's like your body keeps having a negative reaction to something. So you're sorting that out, but I keep hearing like it's gonna be all right. All right, let's see what we get for you because I feel like you need a message. I have been bartending all day, but I felt like I needed to tell you that it's going to be okay. You know, when you're just like going through it, nobody really knows what you're going through because you're a very private person, and a stranger could walk up to you and say, it's going to be all right. You're like, I feel like that's this. I needed to get up here just to say that to you. And I want to see what other confirmations or messages. You've been very cautious because things have not been going your way. They're not the worst case scenario, but they have not been going your way. I feel like everything is about to turn around and it's about to be a blessing in disguise, but you're in the second stretch. Like, you don't know that it's about to be a blessing in disguise, but it is. It's about to be a pleasant surprise. Holy Spirit is saying, prepare for a pleasant surprise. You are also realigning your core values. Your core values are changing. Not big, but things that you already kind of knew that you didn't want to be a part of, you are now sure that, like, you'll know what that means if that's for you. Like, certain beliefs, I should say. Like certain things that you like didn't really believe in anyways, you'll get confirmations of like why you shouldn't be believing in that, and it'll just make you feel better like you're not crazy. Okay. We have unfinished symphony. Something feels unfinished. You're like, I know that I keep trying and I keep getting the same results. I don't know what else to do. You feel like it's kind of hopeless. And the only thing that's coming to mind is working out, but you continue to like gain weight, or you continue to blow, or you continue to deal with inflammation, or you continue to deal with stress, and you're like, why am I even, like, what is the point? But Spirit is letting you know that this is an unfinished symphony. You're not just doing the working out and the eating well and the not stressing for like no reason. This is so you can feel better. And then the progress is going to come. You're about to get your second wind. So something that you thought was over is actually unfinished. It has not been finished yet. You're like, oh my gosh, I freaking give up. I just don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know how this is going to all sort itself out, but it's going to, because it's unfinished. But yeah, I'm just getting that certain things that would normally freak you out, like let's say your car breaks down and maybe last month you would have like had a complete meltdown. You're just like, okay, I gotta stay calm. That is because you've been taking better care of yourself. If you had not been taking better care of yourself, getting more sleep, working out, eating better, you would not have handled that well. Your cortisol would have been through the roof. So these things are helping you, just not in the ways that you are thinking. It's just taking longer for some reason, and that is annoying to you. You're like, I have been working out, grinding it out. And then some of you guys are going to be calling yourself out like, well, I haven't been doing that as much as I could. I could be doing a better job. And because I'm not doing a better job, I can't really complain. So maybe some of you want to complain like, I should already be like this skinny, or I should, be looking like this. But then you're going to call yourself out and put yourself in the hot seat like, well, actually, I can't complain because I haven't been doing all of that. I have been slacking. Oh my gosh, I don't know what my hair is doing. You guys bear with me. I've like it's been a day. It has been a day. Oh, we got to clean it up. Clean it up. Like I got home and I was like, oh, my body, you guys, my body hurts so bad. I'm only like picking up shifts here and there. My body is like, what the frick did we just do? Just 20,000 steps. It's fine. But when you're not really like moving like that, and then you just like, ta-da, go in there. I'm like tilted this way. Like, it reminds me of Dodash when she was working at Amazon in the pick area, and she was saying that she was starting to like be hunched over. Her cortisol was through the roof, like she was super stressed out, and it didn't matter how much she did to like try to be healthy. That environment was stressing her out. So you guys are definitely tying up loose ends and figuring out like what you don't want to be a part of anymore, what doesn't resonate, like, and some of it's confusing to you, but you are getting more clarity if you want to be a part of certain things. So you're cleaning it up. Okay, Spirit's saying you're cleaning house, metaphorically and physically. So yeah, I got home and I'm like, oh, that my makeup's still out from when I was getting ready. Like, oh, I gotta wash all my water bottles. Like, oh, I gotta go to the grocery store. I'm like, I gotta do laundry. I'm like, oh my gosh, my hair smells like French fries. Like, oh, I need to like get my just a bunch of stuff done. Like, I still have to go to the post office. Like, I need to go to my business address. I need to take my car into the shop. I'm just like, oh my gosh, dude. But I'm not gonna let it get like me upset. Now, if this was last year, I probably wouldn't even be filming this because I'd be crying. I would be crying. I can't do it. I'm so over today. F this week. Because I feel like this whole week no matter how hard I tried, I was not trying to force things. So let me back it up. All week, I was trying to make sure that I did not force things, that I did not like make myself do things that it wasn't, if it wasn't in a flow state. And then I just like didn't get stuff done. I'm like, what's happening? I'm in this flow state, but I feel like things aren't getting done. Like I'm sleeping more, I'm moving slower. I'm just like, meh. Like I'm not unhappy, but it's new to me. I'm like, well, what are we doing here? Like, when is some of this stuff going to get done? But I can't force it. And it's making me recognize my schedule and where it is flawed and where I need to, mucho take it easy. So, yeah, if this was a year ago, I would have come home. I would have had a meltdown. Then I would have waited for my husband to come home. And I would have had another meltdown because I would have been like, I didn't get this done and this done and this done. Like I wanted to send out packages to my friend Tasha. Tasha's intuitive. And every time I tried to go, it was either I was stuck in traffic or I was on the other side of town or I was in another city or I was stuck in an appointment or I was working. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how hard is it for me to get to the freaking post office? Like I didn't even go to my business address this week. Like it's been a lot, but it hasn't been. I hope what I'm saying is making sense, you guys. Mercury's doing its thing. So there's that. But I do feel better. The way that I'm moving, part of me wants to force myself to do certain things like, no, hurry up, move, do this, do that. And I'm making sure I don't write anything but a grocery list. I'm trying to just remember key things, but I'm not trying to overwhelm myself anymore. So I feel like you guys are picking up a different speed. Okay, Holy Spirit, what else does the collective need to know? Milk and honey. This is going to be your season of milk and honey. I also realize that when I quiet all the noise, when there's things that I think I cannot do, if I turn off the TV, if I turn off YouTube or whatever app I'm watching, if I turn off the music and it's just quiet, I will get those things done. Like right now, I don't want to freaking go to the store, but I know my husband is going to be stuck at work for the next couple of days. And yeah, I could wait. I could film this. I could wait for him to get back, but it'll be like right before the store closes and I could make him go with me. But I know that he's going to like need the rest. So like, I'll just go get it done. Do you know what I mean? Like I've had a long day, but I want to do that for him because I know that he's going to be freaking even more exhausted than I am. So normally I wouldn't have the energy to do that after bartending all day and then filming and then cleaning the house and doing the laundry. I would be like, F the store. I don't freaking care. But no, I meal prepped. I did all of these things and I just did it at my own pace. Like, yeah, I'm still tired while I'm doing it, but I'm just not going to force it. And then I kind of think about like, okay, well, what do I have to do tomorrow? Tomorrow's a Saturday and everything closes early. So let me see what I feel like doing tonight. And I'm like, okay, meal prep and the grocery store and a video. But at my own pace. I'm not going to get everything out. And like, you guys, I have laundry everywhere. Like, there's a pile of laundry. There's a pile of laundry. I don't even know what's going on behind me. Like, don't even ask me. I don't freaking know. I've got makeup everywhere and, purses, like from switching out bags to go to work. Like, it's fine. This is about to be your season of milk and honey. But you feel like you're being punked. You feel like you're being tricked. Like there's no way that that's actually going to happen for me. Because you have not been seeing it. Like you've not been seeing proof of that. So how can you believe milk and honey is coming in if you didn't get paid? You're struggling with money. I'm telling you, it's coming in. Because like weird things are happening. And I feel like that's happening for a reason. I feel like it's to test you. Like, are you going to freak out? Are you going to be upset? Like, do you think that like this can't be yours? Or do you know what I mean? It's like all these little things that are adding up. So I feel like somebody shorted you financially or there's an expense that you don't need anymore. There's something going on with the finances where you don't really believe that milk and honey could possibly be on the way. You believed it before, but now you're like, forget it. I don't even know. I don't even have the energy to freak out about it. About who shortchanged me or what bills are due. You're just not going to freak out. Like maybe your account is lower than you would like it to be. And if this was this time last year, you'd be like, oh my gosh, everybody needs to know that I don't have enough money and that I'm freaking out and this and this and that. But you need to clock and recognize the fact that you're not freaking out right now. You're like, yeah, that sucks. It's not there yet. I didn't get paid. Or, yeah, that sucks. That money's not there. It's not in there. Had to pay bills. Like, what are you going to do? That's so exciting. Oh my gosh, what else is coming in? Co-create. You are going to co-create with the divine. Everything is about to shift for you, and I feel like it's happening in the next 24 hours or overnight. So there were a bunch of things that I did not want to do today. Like, did not want to do. But cars got to get serviced this weekend. Like, there's so much going on. I've got family coming. Like, there's so many things. But if I didn't get a bunch of this stuff done after work and take it off of my husband's plate, like, I wouldn't be able to go to the post office tomorrow. I wouldn't be able to. So I'm trying to free up some time for the weekend. So I'm just telling myself, like, just take your time. And I put so much pressure on myself. Like, you guys could be the same way. I put so much pressure on myself normally. And I'm like, why am I doing that? My husband doesn't care. My family doesn't care. You know what I mean? My family's not like, oh my gosh, like, you were supposed to get that done. And you didn't get it done. They could literally care less. But I put this unnecessary pressure on myself. Like, no, like, I need to make sure that everything is perfect. And I should have had this done and this done and this done. Because my schedule's changed so much recently, I feel like I should have work done by a certain time. But why? Why do I feel like I need to have work done by a certain time? When I need more sleep and I need more rest, you know what I mean? And before, when I had way too much on my plate and I was working 2, 3, 4 jobs, I would freak out when I couldn't get everything done. And I would cry. And my husband's like, stop. There's no reason to cry. You want to film at midnight because you still have the energy to film at midnight. Like, it's okay. We'll eat our dinner and then you can rest a little bit and then film it. And I'm like, no, I gotta have everything done. Da 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 da. And now I'm actually doing all of those things he's been telling me to do for years. Like, do it later. Listen to your body. If your body is saying take a nap, you cannot go on. Don't go on and take a nap. Like, everything can wait. There was somebody that was making things hard for you. I feel like they kind of know better now. Those games don't work with you. People are starting to figure out that those games do not work with you. I'm getting 2 different people. One person that was trying to sabotage you and one person that was trying to hit on you. One person that was trying to, like, I'm hearing this, like, come hither energy. And then another person that was, like, really trying to F your ish up. And you said no to both. You were divinely protected. I'm seeing that people are really drawn to your energy, so just breathe. Just breathe. Be mindful of, like, who's trying to touch you or hug you or whatever. I feel like you're also being really mindful of that because you're like, I don't really want people touching me or hugging me But, again, people are really drawn to you. So let's say you're not a hugger. Let's say you don't like people touching you. People they miss you. There's people that miss you, or they want to see you, or they're just, like, really excited to meet you. You are going to be noticing that this week, that people are really drawn to you. Like, I need to, like, get into their little bubble. It's because you have this aura, like this bubble of light. You emanate all of this light. People are also going to be telling you, like, what a difference you make. Everything is going to be okay. Listen to what people are telling you. Listen to when they're telling you how much they love you, how much they care about you, how they cannot live without you. Like, when I left my 9 to 5, I thought, people will move on. It'll be fine. And I'll see them when I see them, when I pick up. And they're like, no, you need to know that we miss you. And things are just not the same. It's just not the same. So many people came in. Like, I was like, hey, I'm going to pick up a shift. Texted all my regulars, like, hey, I'll be in there. And I was like, slammed. And then people that don't normally want to, like, get in my personal space or hug me, they're like, hi. They, like, want to hug hello and a hug goodbye. And it's just like, whatever. It's fine. I'm not the most affectionate person, but I'm not going to hug people I don't like. So I will hug my regulars, but I'm not going to hug people that, like, don't have good intentions. Like, I had one guy ask me for a hug today. He was like, it was my birthday last week, Brittany, and you missed it, but whatever. I didn't get a hug or anything, but it's fine. And I'm like, first of all, you're a whole married human. Second, you just try to, like, brag to everybody that you could take me all over the world. And one of my other regulars that's, like, loyal to me, she's like, what would your wife say about that? He's like, oh, she would totally stab me. He's like, yeah. I'm looking at him like, what are you doing? You know you're going to be here later for the night shift with your wife. So just stop. But you're asking me where your hug is, and you're not somebody that I hug, and you're not one of my regulars. You're just a regular, but you're not my regular. You picking up what I'm putting down? Like, oh, it's fine. I'm not going to get a hug or anything. And then on my other regulars try to dog on my regulars that do get hugs. They're like, oh, did you see their hair? Their hair looked weird. Why is everybody so upset? Why is everybody so upset? So just be mindful of that right now. We have tend to the small things. That is what you're going to be doing over the next 24 hours, is tending to the small things. All the little things that add up. Dusting the front of your house, just sweeping, doing the baseboards, getting the oil changed, pulling the weeds, tending to all the little things that you know are going to bother you when you lay down at night. Like, oh, why did I get that done? It was small. You are tending to the small things that kind of, make you feel complete. What have you been pushing back? Also, don't let people push your buttons right now. Let's say you're going to go to get your car serviced, and you know the place where you take it, they overcharge, or they try to make you get all of this stuff. Don't let them do that. You can go in there, swords blazing, and say, I'm just getting this. Don't even ask about anything else. Not interested. I want to know how fast I can get in and out of here. Because if I can't get in and out of here, I'm walking out the door. I'll take it to the other place that I go to. That's kind of how like I do things sometimes. Sometimes I'm a little bit too nice, and then I always regret it. Don't do that. Don't be me. I always regret it when I'm a little bit too nice, and I'm just like, whatever, let's just get it over with. And then I look at the bill, and I'm like, should not have done that. So this next week, not letting that happen. Not letting that happen. Absolutely not. I want to know, can you get me in and out? Because if you can't, I'm taking it down the street. I don't have time for this. I hate getting oil changes. I drive so much. Like, it's like, seriously. I used to do my own, but I'm not doing that. You know what I would like to do? I would like to chill, film a couple videos, get a pedicure, not worry about the holidays, not worry about anything. But I have responsibilities that I've been putting off because I've been trying to go with the flow. It's still going to be okay. It's still going to be okay. We have Turn knowledge into wisdom. Turn the knowledge that you know that you have into wisdom. Like for me, I know what they're going to try to do to me at the dealership or at the car shop. I already know. I need to turn that knowledge of that into wisdom. Hey, like I might call them before. Hey, I need to get these 2 cars serviced. So give me a time frame because I'm like, I don't have the time to mess around. And I want to know how much it is. And if I feel like they're going to dilly-dally or try to play games, cool. Maybe I'll book with you guys some other time. Call the other place that I go to. I have like 3 places that I go to. Whether it's a dealership, another dealership, or, which I really don't like doing that unless there's other things that need to get fixed. But yeah, it just depends on like what's under warranty. And then you've got, your 2 places that you go. Do you guys know what I'm saying? But if I let them, things will go awry because they're what? They're commission. Use the knowledge that you have and turn it into wisdom. Like you wouldn't think that if you go to get an oil change at Cobblestone, that it's going to be that expensive, but it's going to be outrageously expensive. Don't do that to yourself if you don't want to do that to yourself. Sometimes I'll do that because it's way faster than me dealing with the shenanigans at a Big O or another place that does oil changes. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's way better to just pay a little bit more to not deal with that. Because one person could hand you a $300 bill and the other person's going to try to hand you a $2,000 bill. Like, well, you need all this stuff fixed and let's go through the list of all the things that you really need fixed right now. No. But then they make you feel like crap, like, oh, you really don't take care of your car. Why don't you just mind your business? I know plenty about cars. I take care of my car. Like, I just got a bunch of work done. You're not about to do a bunch more. It's not happening. So sometimes you're going to pay for the piece, but remember that like both are commission. Just use that knowledge you have in whatever area of life is. You clock things. You're intuitive. Use that to make your life easier. Like I know I'm going to have to figure that out this week. Like the one car shop I like going to, they're not open on the weekends. And the one place I like going to, they want to fix everything when you didn't ask them to fix everything, and you gotta like have a whole debate about no. And then the other place, they really overcharge for just the oil change. So it's like go to the one place and get a cheaper oil change but deal with all of the things that they want to fix, or go to this place, get the car in and out for an oil change but pay like $200 more for the oil change. Like, I'm not about to do an oil change and fuel injection, and I'm not about to do the flutes. I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to add it to my list. Okay. Anything else? I feel like I'm just babbling. Believe in yourself. Don't scare yourself right now. Don't make yourself even more stressed out. Like, oh my gosh, well, if you go there, this is going to happen to you. You know it always does. Believe in yourself. Okay, Holy Spirit, is there anything else that we need to know? Ooh, we have getting a room. Somebody definitely, I feel like this is for love. Somebody definitely wants to get a room with you or wants to spend time with you in a room. That's not my business, but somebody wants to travel with you. So romance could be more explosive or more passionate, where you're going to, I feel like you're going to be making it your business. I don't feel like it's a business trip, but you're going to be making it your business to have more romance. As I really feel like you're seeing what lowers your cortisol, what lowers your stress level, and romance does that, love does that, especially for those of you in relationships. So maybe you guys are going to do a staycation, get a room, and make your pleasure your business. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you are going to be seeing through a fake friend today. Today, you are going to be seeing through a fake friend that just wants to like hide something from you. I don't know who that is, but you're seeing that something's changed with them. You're not going to chase them. They're just acting weird or acting funny. Spirit is saying be careful speeding. Pay attention on the road, especially when you're in a hurry, because there's going to be like a lot of police out or state troopers or highway patrol. So just be careful speeding or being on your phone while driving, because other people are just not really paying attention like that. We have tantric. What did I tell you guys? Something is going on where people are going to be looking at you and your person like, ew, they need to get a room. Okay, and I don't feel like you like PDA or do PDA, but you're just feeling really mushy and lovey. It's like you survived something, so you want to be close to your person. You know that feeling where you feel like, oh my gosh, I survived it, I made it, and you just want to be close to your loved ones? That's kind of how you feel, but other people are looking at that like, ew, get a room. Don't be mad because people love you. Don't be mad because people love the collective. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood. I'm making a lot of faces. It's been a long day. Okay, we have anger management. Maybe in the last year, you had a lot of anger issues or resentment. And I feel like this is, I don't know, maybe some of you guys took anger management, but your anger has gone down with cycles that you've been breaking. You're working on forgiveness. Keeping you a secret. I don't know who this is. I don't know if this is the fake friend or somebody that's like hitting on you. Whoever wants to keep you a secret can literally F all the way off. And it's like not even cool. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So you guys could be dealing with somebody where you guys have different religious beliefs. And you are going to set the record straight. Like, first you're going to check yourself. Like, no, we can't be doing that. We cannot be anybody's secret or let anybody treat us like that. So I feel like you're going to take a deep breath. Oh, maybe you were dating somebody that needs to take anger management and they were trying to keep you a secret. No. You were setting the record straight. Yep, storm warning. They have no idea what storm is about to erupt because you are going to stand on business. You are not going to be anybody's little secret. Like, that is the worst. That is literally the worst. Where they don't tell their friends or their family about you, or they try to hide you. And I mean physically hide you. I've dealt with that in college. I went to college by BYU, and I grew up Mormon and Southern Baptist. And I grew up with guys that would, me being African American and Polynesian, they didn't want to bring a black girl home. So they would try to like hide me. Like, oh, I'm not talking to them. Like, oh, let's be friends with benefits. How about you go F yourself? Like, I'm good. So it's one of the reasons why I left the church a long time ago, because I was like, I can't even date. I'm good. So we have walking away. See, yeah, you refuse to be anyone's secret. That is also, I'm getting that it's also for a friendship too. There is somebody that doesn't want people to know that they're really close friends with you, and you are starting to read between the lines. This is somebody that you were really close with, but it's almost like now that you're not around as much to like protect them or help them be intimidating to others, they've kind of like replaced you, or they're mad about it. And so now when they talk to you, they try to like rush it along, or they want it to be a secret that they were ever close with you. Okay. That's rude. Yeah, both of these people were trying to keep you a secret. You could also have an enemy. So a frenemy, a lover, and an actual enemy that has been keeping it a secret how they have been treating you. Okay, Holy Spirit, anything else? Want me not make it to the store like this. Let me not do that to myself or my family. Okay, we have victory. Oh my gosh. It's about to be a victory lap. Something that you could have had anxiety about, like, oh, I don't want to go do that, actually ended up turning out well, or it's going to turn out better than you think. Spirit is saying you're going to get inspired. Somebody is going to inspire you, or inspire a new aesthetic. You guys are going to be spicing up your wardrobe. So whether that's vintage, consignment, getting things out of the closet that have been buried, you're going to be switching it up. And maybe that's what's going to give you the drive to get your body the way that you want it. Because I'm getting that so strongly, that someone here really wants their body a certain way. And I feel like you getting out these certain clothes and looking at certain pictures and just really visualizing it is going to help you get there. But again, your second breath is on the way. Things are about to be explosive for you. You will have more resources to like who you see in the mirror. Okay. We have door to romance. I don't know why I keep doing this. Like, what is that? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is the door to romance. So you are walking away from people that want to keep you hush-hush. People that want to keep on the low, live a double life. No, not today, Satan. Not today. So we have angel of love. Your angels are bringing you love through this transformation. Your angels are bringing you a lot of love. You are going through a crown chakra activation. Archangel Uriel. You know that by the way that you're switching your belief systems. You're like, you know what? I knew that was not something that I felt strongly about. So I'm just going to start easing away from that, or doing things a little bit different. I see you being more brave to do things even if you don't feel like it's perfect. Let's say you want to start a social media business, or you just want to start a social media platform, and you're like, well, I don't have like the perfect camera or the lighting. I don't have the right setup. You don't need any of that. You don't need any of that. Whatever that is, you're starting to see like, I'm just gonna try. I feel like this is going to be a good outlet for you. Whatever you're about to do on social media is something that people want to see, whether you think it's perfect or not. So I feel like you're just going to be putting yourself out there. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, we'll take this one as our last one. To the sea. So I don't know if that's like the Six of Swords in this oracle. What number is that? Number 7. You guys, if you made it this far into the video, drop number 7 below. Okay, that's 13. That is 12. That is 10. That is 9. 8, 7. Okay, so we have out to sea. Being in flow. That's what it says, being in flow. Returning to source. Recognizing how pieces fit together. A natural pattern of events. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life? When events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless. This reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. So, if this is about a relationship, there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with one another. So, you're trying to figure out what you can let go of or what you can actually allow in a relationship. Now, with your prosperity, with your milk and honey, everything seems to work out when you can stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up. Hold on, I gotta turn the page. To your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs, confirmation about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents, abilities, and most important, your core beliefs. It even said core beliefs, and I was like, oh, I don't know if these are core beliefs or just like regular beliefs, or I said core values. But still, thank you, Spirit. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in your outer. When grateful to serve, you align prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness, and you can expect miracles. Everything you need will come to you easily. Like today, I picked up a shift because somebody had an emergency, and I'm like really glad that I did because it was beneficial to me, and I had fun. And granted, it's like not an environment that I want to be in all the time. Like I had a lot of fun, and it was nice to just be out and like be more social. And yeah, I hope that this helped you guys. Be expecting your season of milk and honey. Remember to believe in yourself. Don't be anyone's secret. No. You're going to be opening a door to romance. You're going to be co-creating with the divine and with maybe a lover. Yeah, this is your season. So continue to clean it up. You have unfinished business. All right, you guys, I hope that whoever needed this message got this message because I felt like it was beneficial to tell you that it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. I need something for us to drop below. Spirit, I need one more. We need something to drop below if you made it all the way to the very end. Oh, I got something. A flamingo. Okay, drop a flamingo down below if you made it to the very end. And then we have a leg up. Ooh, you could also drop a polar bear. Okay, so we have a leg up. You're going to get a boost. Hello? The universe, the divine, God is about to give you a boost that you weren't expecting. It's your second wind. It's getting a boost, a leg up. So yeah, drop a polar bear or a flamingo if you made it all the way to the end. You are about to get a leg up in life. Period. Bye, guys.